game of LGD versus VLNS. Should be a very, very good game tonight. We've got Dan from VLNS here with us and Barnard from Forky Mates. How's it going, guys?
Good and you?
Great, man, great. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, good. So I'm going to start with you, Dan. What do you think? Obviously, you come from VLNS, well, the villains. What do you think the chances are against a team that, pretty much owned Battlefield 1 and them in AV, I reckon?
Yeah, well, I must say, got a lot of trust in the guys. Our team's been doing quite good, and we quite good friends. So I think playing together will actually. These guys have been practicing a lot. Let's say it like that. So I think we stand a good chance. But we all know LGD is still one of the best. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, no, 100%. We were actually just talking about it before you joined us, myself and Barnard, and we said, we see the villains in the servers a lot. You guys are really, really active on the servers, and I think when it comes down to map knowledge, you guys are definitely going to have the upper hand here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I must say, the guys have been trying to. We have servers where we go in alone and we try and learn the maps, try and see where our best points are to play from. So I must say, I think we really stand a good chance. We all know LGD is one of the best teams. So yeah.
Oh, good. And Barnard, from your side, coming from a neutral spectator, neutral point, what do you think? Which way do you see it going?
Well, to be honest, I believe villains will take this one.
Okay.
Because of their map knowledge, they got quite strong players like African Gaming as one, and that Bunny Man. He's quite a good player, but not to play against him.
Funny man, Rabi.
Yeah, I mean, if you got the map knowledge, you got a team that knows how to play gunfights. They know how to play 1v1s. And you get guys like the villains. They know the map. Wherever they go, they're gonna give the LGDs a run for their money tonight.
Yeah,
that's
for sure. Yeah, I agree with you there. But I think it's going to come down for me. I think it's going to be all the way, all depending on what maps get actually in the rotation tonight. For example, this map I think is very, infantry based. You've got to be on your game with the shooting, with the aiming, and the precision, which I think LGD might have the upper hand. I mean, I haven't seen them on their games too many times, but. The next maps where it comes down to more map knowledge, I think, villains definitely got the upper hand on that.
I completely agree with you on that. This is you need to know your gun game to play this map. It's a very basic map, so it's not map knowledge that's going to help, It's more your gun game overall.
Yeah, 100%. And I see it looks like they're going to spawn on 20 minutes. So we've got a minute left before the game goes. This is a difficult map to free cam on. So we will try and do as much first person or third person as possible. If there's anybody that you guys want to see, please let us know. And good luck to both teams. I think both teams look very, very strong. There's some good old names in there and some good guys that we've seen on Battlefield 5. Africa Gaming for one, he's an absolute machine. Daxel, Diff, Lace, there's a lot of good guys there.
Yeah, well, I must say, me and Savage Guy, African, used to play together on Call of Duty, and even back then, this guy knows his guns, he knows his gameplay. So I think when it comes not even map knowledge, but gun game, I must say, African's quite good at that. Laith, he's a camper, he sucks.
Let's hope he skips this part and goes straight into the game, mate.
Yeah, every time Laith I stream, I have to give Laith cuck because he's actually a very good friend of mine.
And we go, eh? We're good to go.
But to be honest, it's not camping. He's not camping. He's strategic holding the position.
Yes.
I want to try and have a look what's happening here. Try and get in here somewhere.
We've got
Oh
a
shit.
massive gunfight on A.
I'm trying to find out how to get.
Oh.
There we go. See if we can get a view in here. I'm on Bunny now on B. See what happening. He takes Zeus out. That's trying to push up the stairs. Oh, he goes down to Dr. Blah. Unfortunately, LGD with a big push now onto Butter. Got Aquavas coming up the stairs from A. He's gonna see. Clears one. They take out the other one, and they're capping B. Yeah, these LGD guys haven't lost their touch with the gunfight, so they are
Definitely not.
very, very powerful. Oh, Aquavas drops Kato and African Gaming at the bottom of the stairs of B. And B is such a difficult one to push, eh? Up these stairs.
Yeah,
You know, you gotta know where to push, how to push, and when to push. And even if you do all those routes and look the wrong way when you get to the top of the stairs, you're dead.
so I think this game will come down to strategic playing, because if you look at the moment, the villains has got C and A at the moment.
Yes,
And it
yeah.
doesn't help if you've got B, but you're not capping any other objectives.
No, exactly, and it's a nice one to have A and C, because you've obviously got that underground run that you can go. Oh, and nice cleanup on A by African Gaming and the guys. That squad came in here and cleaned the LGD boys up and secures the A flag for them still, which is fantastic.
I see LGD is capping C at the moment, which is obviously a big plus. Also a very hard objective to try and push.
It is, yeah. I think the hardest one, yeah, is B. I think if you can hold A and C, you've got the run underground, Methwish and Crispy Nipples taking out the guys pushing up on B. But if you go A and C, you've got more than one way to push. You know, B, you've only got the stairs from all four, and maybe the train if you're feeling lucky.
If you've got the base for it.
Oh, we're going in for a trip cap, yeah, with LGD. Kato tries to get on the flag on A, gets taken down from Aquas.
Oh.
It seems like Crispy Nipples is all alone. Seems to be joined by Aquavas.
Sure, so very, very strong start from both teams. I mean, LGD just seems to be getting the upper hand slightly now on the flags, but this is far from over. Let's see, yeah, we've got VLNS going to try and push in from the back here. Let's get on Lath. He's going to try and push up the back stairs. Takes Crispy Nipples.
Yeah.
Oh, nice one. Oh, just doesn't see Ludnick in the corner, but Daxel gets him. Oh,
Aquafars with the clean up.
But Daxel's still up here, which is good for his team. He's going in for the revive.
Oh,
And
well
he's down, they're in. Very well done.
Kato.
We've got Crispy Nipples at the back. Oh, he goes down. Very well done. Nice turnaround from a trip captain to holding two flags. That was very well done. Let's have a look here. Lace on A. Is this going to be a trip? This could be a trip cap to the villains. Late is going to need some help. Yeah, I can hear the guys coming from the right in my earphones.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
well played. Takes Methwich out.
Oh.
Unlucky. Gets dropped.
Great by Crispy Nipples. Cool man though, Crispy Nipples.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm considering if it's cool or if it's actually makes me want to go get some cream to make them. I'm not sure, you know, but we'll go with cool. We'll stick with that one. Africa Gaming coming in here. Oh, gets one but gets dropped. There's a big squad of LGD up at the top of B.
It looks like LGD just took both those flags back instantly.
Yeah, they did, but not with that good effort from. In fact, the villains have taken them off B. That was great. Villains have got a lot of guys up here on B.
Now, it would mean
Let's go have a look what's on A. Has Villains got anyone pushing? They did. I had late in there.
Just died.
Let's have it. I don't know where I've gone. Oh, there we go. So, Villain's still holding C and B, and the tickets are still relatively close, eh? I mean, 100 to 84. That's not over by any means.
Yeah, if Villains can sneak a
African
triple
game.
cap, they're right back in this game.
Either a triple cap, or they just need to hold these two for a long time. And if they like now, when they start losing C, maybe start pushing in on A. You know, turn it around.
Yeah.
Oh, Dr. Blas come upstairs on B and he's taken out the squad of Villains. But the spawn's not far away.
Lord, our old Villains player.
Yeah, so okay, so there's a little bit of history here.
He's actually a very nice guy.
Okay.
I'm not saying anything, but yeah, he left me. He left me.
You know, most of the people that actually play the game are nice guys. I just think people get a little bit caught up in the moment sometimes, and you see some crazy messages flying around to each other.
Yeah, you know, you get killed by a guy once and everyone accuses him of cheating.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, I accuse myself sometimes, especially a Friday and Saturday night, of overdoing it with the alcohol ability. So that's my problem. I got no excuses for that.
Yeah, but you know, we can say...
Carter's doing a fantastic job. I'm actually on him. Oh, unlucky. He goes down.
He's just backing up Carter and see if he's taking the lead.
Oh.
Carter
Zeus
did a
just took up
fantastic
Bunny
job.
Man.
Hey Vic, yeah. How's it?
Hi, I'm in.
And this could become a triple cap for Villains, depending on what happens.
Let's check Daxel.
We'll get taken off seat.
Give me a server number there, please, Bigfoot.
I'll WhatsApp it through to you.
72038.
This Pinnacle seems to be
Yeah, spectate Aqua. Let's find Aqua. Where's Aqua? Is he upstairs? Downstairs?
Well, to be honest, even if you
camera,
look
yeah.
at
Oh, there we are.
the scoreboard, this is quite a lovely game.
It is, look at that, eh? 71 for 58, sheepers.
Aquaverse gets taken out by Mr. African.
I'm trying to read Antifila's comment here, but I can't really understand it. Dumb poker died 10 times too, and he teabags you as soon as he gets you. Whoa. Okay.
Now Villains are starting to play a bit smarter. Like you said, lose one, take the other one.
That's
And
what they
now
have to do. You know, I think when you...
Coming.
Oh, it is to the Villains. Look at this.
That.
And
Look at
that's
that.
equal. Villains take the lead.
Well done.
Seems like
Yeah, okay. I think LGD's just at this moment in time, they're wondering what's going on here, because I think they probably didn't expect this big of a engagement.
I must say, I don't think there was a better time for a trip cap. But
No.
that's about keeping that lead.
See what Tyrell
Yes,
does.
they are
Oh,
pushing.
With a team like LGD, you can't take them on head on. You have to play smart.
No.
These
no.
guys are way too good at gun game. They know the guns. They play straight up.
Yep, 100%. But look, let me just say this: that Villains can hold their. They're not losing these gunfights by a long way. I mean, if we just have a look at a scoreboard here.
For sure.
Jeez, the Villains are doing, if you look at the scoreboard, 16 and 7 for African, 16 and 10 for Kato, 15 and 6 for Desas Dard, LGD South, Crispy Nipples, 23 and 10, Dr. Blah, 18-8, Aqua, 16-8, so I think you can, if you look at that, the Villains are actually winning the one-on-one gunfights.
Yeah, actually, I haven't even seen the score. I'm way too interested in this game at the moment, and African seems to be cleaning up on C.
African and Carter, they doing a... Carter just cleaned up A.
Oh, those two are inseparable, bro. They always play together. These guys.
That was a job and a half there. Well played. Carter's got someone going to shoot him from behind now. Oh no, because his own teammate that I heard. Oh no. Big fight here on apples. LGD's all use the bottom.
LGD is pushing hard. Oh,
let's get in here, let's see who's here.
This is a close game.
This is an extremely close game.
Oh, nice double kill by Dax.
Oh, Dax or Duff.
Scores are tied. With 1.5 flags each at the moment. But B is dropping to LGD.
To LGD.
Guys, you gotta apologize. We gotta apologize quickly for some of the free cam on this map. It's not the easiest with these trains and stuff. Hence why we're running with a lot of the guys on first person or third person. LGD pushing into apples, which is not a soft cap, and well cleaned up there by Desad.
He's gonna keep alpha.
What do you think the chances are in such a high quality game that we're gonna get any teabagging?
I won't believe we'll get any.
No, maybe, huh? We'll see.
Okay, yeah,
but here comes a trip cap for villains.
It might be they're losing B at the moment if they can
keep
B,
very unlucky. But they're rotating C, so it's not too much of an issue for them. Oh, Lathan takes one but gets taken by Zeus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
C looks like a party. We need to get to C.
I agree.
Okay, C's clear. There's no one on C at the moment. Just the LGD guys.
Our two guys on.
Oh, they're taking Bravo as well.
Taking B at the moment.
Chicago. Oh, look at this! 9 tickets to 5 tickets.
This is probably the closest game I've ever seen in my life.
65, 5 to 5. Our villains are in the top spot here because they control the 2 flags.
Yeah, but kills can do anything.
Unlucky.
Yeah, very unlucky.
Unlucky. Oh, they need to keep that revive going.
This is going to villains. Got a 2-ticket lead. Going into the last.
And villains have it.
And that's it. Great game from the villains. Sheepers.
Yes,
that is
even my nerves were damaged.
Wow, what a game.
It's a Monday, but I'll dope for this.
African Gamer going 25 for 11, Carter 24 for 14, LGD side Crispy 29-15, and Aqua going for 22 for something there. I missed it. Unfortunately, we can't see the scoreboards on the spectate mode, but unless you obviously push the button. But yeah, what a game from VLNS. I mean, and I would say I called that wrong at the beginning. I would imagine that map was going to go to LGD, but wow, the villains were on the
I gotta
fire.
agree with you. I was also thinking LGD on that map. I know Laith loves underground, you know.
Yeah.
Also Hummer himself, he loves going underground. But but oh no, well done. I'm proud of my team at the moment. So let's see what happens next.
So you got to tell us this must be the biggest feat that even it's one map. There's still a long way to go, but as a villains team, it was an SNLV as well as what was that? There was 2 teams that came together to create the
WTF and SNLV.
That's it.
So all of us used to play together before we became villains. So we just decided, you know what, let's just make one team and keep it together.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm actually quite surprised. I don't even know what to say. I'm very proud of the guys though.
I think if you had to say to the guys at the beginning of the day today that you guys will win the first map, the guys would have said, okay, fine, let's just play the first map and go, and we're done. We're not going to play anymore.
Let's call it a 1-game win.
best of one. But no, well played. Barnard, your thoughts on this game or the last game as well?
Yes, my nerves were was wrecked. I don't believe I had any fucking nerves left there. Fuck it.
Oh yeah, no, that was insane.
I mean, on that second trip cap from LGD, I thought for sure, no, okay, yeah, yes, trouble. But then the villains.
No. I also thought the same, bro. My brain was. I was like, triple cap, this is over, and then I know my guys brought it back.
Yeah.
Well, this map's gonna be map knowledge for sure, and B is gonna be lit. In the next few seconds.
Yeah, we got to push from LGD on the right side and on the left side to B. So, well, full squad coming in on B. 4 versus 3, 3 versus 3 now.
Oh, decent.
Oh, one goes, one gets up. One goes, one.
Oh, decent.
Kato's coming in. Kato should change his name to like a cleanup man or something, because he just comes in and clears an objective. Look at that.
Oh, he just cleared.
Call in the cavalry.
Yeah, jeez, I thought there was no tanks allowed in this tournament. What the hell is he doing playing here?
Nice guy, though.
Yeah, no, that was nice. Daxel and Yeetus is holding the A flag. Just dropped Aqua, but Crispy's still at the back here. He's on top of this house.
African decided, and looks like who else is here? Funny man holding B at the moment.
Yeah, so in fact, LGD, okay, they've got a squad now spawning on A, and then a squad kind of in the middle of the map that's neither pushing A or B at the moment.
Just holding.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to holding Charlie alone. Yes, they're trying to push up to Alpha so they can.
He has a one-on-one Daxel versus Aqua. Yeah, let's see what happens. Zeus laying down some suppression fire.
The only way you're going to get these guys going in there is if you rush A or you have some sort of flank going.
Yeah.
Zeus gets taken out.
I think villains could be a problem on A. Yeah, there's a lot of, just about the whole LGD teams coming here now. And there's only one guy left. Is it Shikai? Takes one. Oh, and he gets dropped. Unlucky.
He just...
Unlucky. So now it's going to be a tough one. Which one are you going to push, A or B as a villain? And you don't want to take your off B.
Looks like African's taking a little bit of a route along the side, going towards C alone. Funny that he's pushing alone, takes out Crispy Nipples.
He got a spawn on him there.
Well, I see Zeus and Dr. Blast pushing Bravo. It's going to be a 2 versus 3.
I'm trying to get an overlook here. Hey, Pada, what's happening, bud? First map went to villains by 3 tickets. It was a fantastic game. The triple caps all around. LGD pulled the first triple cap off and villains managed to overturn it and get a couple of their own. It was really something to watch.
I think everything's happening on C at the moment with Mr. Wesley taking out Shikai and African.
Yeah, the villains are down from there. And you know what I see, which, I mean, we didn't see too much of it in the first game. It looks like the villains are trying to split up a little bit, running 2-2 onto an objective, which they should maybe stick to their plan they had on the first one and attack as a squad, which I think they're doing now on A.
Well, the guys should, I must say, we've been practicing these maps, trying to get more adaptive gameplay where you try and change your tactics throughout the map.
Yes.
And something with the guys like African, and these guys are great at what they do. So.
Oh, and there's a clean up on A.
Defense on.
And defense on B, eh? So they're turning it around. They're now splitting LGD up a little bit again, with Methwish and Crispy coming into A, trying to sneak in through the smoke. Let's get down on Aquafarce. Oh, Aquafarce doesn't see it and gets Katoed. Sheesh. Oh, nice one.
Oh, leave with a brilliant fucking defense on the waterline.
And that's a complete. This is a complete squad wipe of the of LGD, so they have to come from C. Villains can set up now and just wait for them to come from C. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
They can put a defensive line there between Alpha and B, and just keep them there.
100%. And in fact, there's a villain that's on A. Later snuck his way to A, I mean to C. So he's taking C by himself. Sure, but they're going to need
And
help
the whole
on
squad is
butter.
pushing him.
They're going to start dropping butter, but Carter and African are here. So, oh, never mind. There we go. Good wipe. Aqua's coming in
Let's see
actually.
what
There's
Aqua
another.
can do here.
See, Aqua's coming around the back. See, that's what you need.
This
You
is
need
gonna
a guy-
flank him. He's gonna come from the back. Oh.
Oh, nice. See, you need a guy like Aquabuzz. He's good at flanking. He's good at upfront gameplay.
Yeah. 100% is, sure. This is intense. I mean, villains with a, what's it, a 20-point lead at the moment. Just over a 20-point lead. And they've kind of got LGD exactly where they want them.
Yeah,
If we have
if
a-
you can just keep the 2 flags, keep it strong.
That's
the
all you
only way
need.
LGD can get back into this is if they start pressing as a team, you know, like they are doing now on B. So let's see what happens.
I think they're wiped again. I mean, villains have set up perfectly here. Villains have set up on this flag absolutely perfect. So every time they try and push, they're getting wiped. LGD is now pushing a big flank into, well, not actually a flank, straight down the middle, but they're pushing straight to Apples. 3-man units. But they've been
See, the
spotted.
guys, I just saw Zeus and them falling back towards C. Just got a funny thing to do.
Yeah, that is weird. It's now they need to push because they're falling further and further behind you. It's now a 40-point lead. 50-point lead.
But I mean, look at the villains, how they keep running. I keep 3 of them on Bravo at all times, and the rest just start cleaning up, running between Alpha and Charlie. Make sure that defensive lines stay intact.
Stays intact, yeah. And look, if you have a look, they've got a nice setup here with Bunny. He's got the support class firing straight down the middle of the road. No one's passing that zebra crossing without getting shot.
I must say, on a map like this, you need a sniper, a proper good sniper who just takes out beside it.
Yep, no, I agree. A sniper's good, but in this one, the suppression of the machine guns are just as good as well. Just lay down their bipod up and fire down. Look, villains need to get guys back onto B.
Complete LGD squad pushing for Bravo. Oh.
Sure. Do they see the side and Bunnyman's coming in from the side?
Longneck just took out African. Now I can give African cock for losing as well.
Okay, B is with the LGD at this moment.
First person Aqua.
Let's see what LGD can do from here.
50 points behind. If LGD can now just chill and keep B, keep C, keep it going, then they can still catch up easily. I mean, with the kill count that these guys can rack up, I mean, there's a good chance that they can get back into it.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, they're a very strong team, and like a guy like Aqua who we're spectating now, he can physically go in and take out a whole squad by himself,
Yes, yeah, I do.
I think LGD might at this point in the game might be kicking themselves that they haven't put as much time as what the villains have on the game. If we just look at the levels of the players, you can see LGD still levels 50s, 60s, 70s. The villains are, pretty much all up there. The lowest one being 63, which is Yeetus. But apart from that, the other guys, the levels are high.
Yeah, true. I think I also noticed that the LGD squad that's playing is the older LGD squad, the good old squad from Battlefield 1.
Yeah.
I saw some other guys playing for them in other matches, so I must say they've got a nice defense set up on on B at the moment. I don't think anyone would easily get past there.
No, I don't think so. Aqua goes down from, I think it was Carter again. But LGD is now doing exactly what villains were doing. They're holding the B, holding the C, and letting villains come to them.
Yeah, that's all you need to do.
And they're slowly ticking those points back. I mean, look at those tickets. They've caught up to 20 tickets now.
Yes, another 4 minutes and they'll be right back on in the game.
100%. Yeah, Zach, it's a good game, but it's swinging around. I mean, the first game as well, map 1 underground. LGD got off to a flying start, got the lead, got some triple caps going, and Villains just never gave up and turned the game around and beat them by 3 points. Looks like an exact polar opposite to what's going to happen. Well, what's happening at the moment in this game.
Yes, I agree.
Villains were off at a start, and it's only 2 tickets left in it now.
Oh, the
Sure.
Villains is pushing hard for Bravo.
I think what Villains need to do now is they need to leave 1, maybe 2 guys on A and use the rest of their guys to push a flag.
Push a flag, yeah.
Yeah, they need to get that other flag.
Try and see if they can push a flag that's maybe not heavily defended, like I would say.
C, maybe get all the way around.
Yeah, go for C. I mean, it's easy to get around if you know the map. You can run through the fields.
I'm surprised they haven't used this back path here in front of the church through the houses and try to get onto the back of. Oh, here we go. Here we go. 2 versus 1 on B. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
The villains
well
have just
done,
turned B
Villains.
around. Well done. And is there any spawn anywhere nearby? Don't see. No. Villains have turned it.
Well,
And-
Villains behind now by, what, let's say 10, 11 tickets.
Yeah. So they
11
turned it just in
yeah.
time, eh?
Yeah, no, yeah, I think another few minutes on those flags and Villains would have been done
but-
for, but now it's everyone's game again.
The
There's a
cavalry are
complete
coming.
squad.
Yes.
Look at that. Bravo's gonna be lit now.
Yeesh. This is gonna be a good fight.
4 versus 3.
4 versus 3. Aqua's at the back. Aqua gets Tyrell up. Lord Methwish go down. Crispy gets 2.
3. Oh.
Oh, this is gonna be a tough one. Can Shakir and decide? This is gonna be for the game, I reckon. Who can survive this?
Yeah, that.
I must say,
Shakir needs a spawn. It's 1v1. Oh, that was unlucky.
Oh,
Nathan
Aqua
Yeater
took
seemed to be taking C.
Oh, look at this. LGD knew there that they could not lose B, so they committed hard to B, which is now left C, an open target, and B still being contested. This is the win. Whoever gets this flag turned. We've got Shakir,
It's gonna be the
Africa
game.
coming in here. Methwish goes down. I can't even see who's in the smoke. Decides there somewhere.
Even Tyrell.
Aqua's set up on the outside by the truck. Oh, Shakir.
Aqua's coming in.
Oh, so unlucky.
And a
Well
complete squad wipe.
defend.
So unlucky. I think that was the game there. I think that could have
agree
been
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
whoever won that last gunfight, and I think both times it was Aqua and is it Shakai?
Yeah,
Both of
Aqua
them
and
managed to
Shakai.
be last man standing on that flag.
Yeah. So
I mean, look at
it's-
LGD played now. They're now forming that line of defense that the Villains did
They
earlier,
are.
and they're just keeping them there.
Sheesh. But Yeetus if Yeetus takes Dr. Bly out, he's got a free run into C. Oh, unlucky drops. Was very unfortunate. And that goes
GG.
LGD.
Well done.
yeah, well
this
done,
is the
boys.
most insane
This is crazy.
match I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you look at the scores, Crispy Nipples and Aqua Farce hitting the double digits there.
And it was a completely different way
the
of
triples,
looking
yeah.
at the beginning of that game, eh? At the beginning of that game, the scoreboard was the other way around. The kill to death ratios were the wrong way around, and that B flag was the champion, eh?
But
Ooh,
holding your
this is
upper
going to be
point,
interesting.
This is going to be a
this
good
is-
one.
definitely going to be a good match.
That
I
B is
can't
going to
wait.
be lit.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to this, and it's a decider. I think
Yeah,
this is
so-
the perfect time that we have to just, it's the doubt tournament we're playing in. Thanks to the guys for putting it together. It is sponsored. There's prizes at the end for everyone, so we just want to thank the sponsors, Synergy Pro, Synergy Procon. These guys are your project management specialists in both Microsoft projects and Oracle Primavera P6. And then we've got Polyroad Construction, specialist in multitude of other great products provided, like dam lining and dust suppressants for mines. And then we've got ZZ Grapeman, the legend himself, specializing in Zach's Get Good School for Battlefield. I think, Zach, you need to come and give some lessons here and add some bags in there. We haven't seen one bag tonight.
Yeah, you know what? Let me tell these guys to drop some bags, just so we make this match a bit interesting.
I'm telling you, I think that's the last thing on their mind. I don't think that they're going to even consider doing a bag. It's the win or nothing at the moment.
Well, let's see what they say.
Okay, so we gotta go now. You guys gotta give me an answer. Let's say, Barnard, who are you going with, LGD or Villains for this one?
I'm gonna go with Villains.
Dan,
I'm gonna
yourself?
go with Villains.
Okay, honestly, experience-wise, I would back LGD, but I have to back my team, right?
100% you do.
So I'll have to go with Villains.
Okay,
And you,
awesome.
Byron?
Listen, I'm actually so impressed with the Villains. I want to go with Villains, but just so that we're going to be a slightly different, I'm going to go with LGD, just so that we can have some competitive side with us inside here.
Competitive side, yes, I agree.
And anyone in the comments, please let us know what you guys think.
But to be honest, nah,
Early double cap.
if you play Rotterdam and you spawn at Charlie, it's the worst spawn you can ever get.
I think so, yeah.
Because A is a nice line for me, so...
Yeah.
Let's see. Kato has gone for a little jog here. Is he on a marathon run? Look at him go. Clever man. No one's expecting this.
Almost open.
Yeah.
So he's home. Oh, here I come. Wesley's gonna push back to Alpha now.
And it's a home run. Sure. What a run, Kato. Nice one. Must be the fittest guy in the villain squad, eh?
Bro, he's got sprinter thumbs of note. You must see the biceps on this guy.
Some would say that our resident book can take a few lessons from him.
Yeah, no, yes. Well, we just be kicking, you know, but this guy. And it's a villain.
Oh, it's a 1v1.
See, what's going to happen now is that now LGD will probably push back, let their guys drop back onto A, while the rest of villains end up taking B.
Great defense on Alpha.
That's it. They villains manage, and now they're getting pushed from both sides. Now LGD is getting pushed on B from all sides.
I gave Late so much crap before this match because I actually cut him out. I said to him, how can you go? You used to be such a great, nice, assault player and medic, and now you're going with this suppressive LMG shit. And a triple cap from villains.
And it is a triple cap, yes. But if this goes anything to form as what the first few games have been, you don't want to be the first team to triple cap, because both times it's gone the other way.
I think both these teams are actually quite good at chasing a score and not keeping a score.
Yeah. It seems like they both get fired up the minute they get behind, you know, the team kicks into gear. It takes a bit of time for them to get going. Let's have a look what Shikai's...
125 or 125.
Shikai's going all handgun up here. He looks like Walker Texas Ranger with that revolver in his hand. Good job.
Yeah.
They've taken B.
Now, one guy I would never want to face is African. That guy with a gun.
I've run across him a few times. He's good. I actually saw his montage on Facebook the other day. Very well put together.
Yeah. He stays like probably about 13 guys away from me.
Okay.
I met the guy a few times, but yes, bro, that guy on a remote. You know, when you got that setup where shooting is R1, you know those guys. You know, like me, I play Battlefield for fun. I enjoy myself and I play with the clan every now and then, but you know, it's more of just a relaxing thing. But that guy, He takes this shit serious.
Yeah. And it shows in his gameplay. I mean, he's sitting... Yeah. LGD's all stuck on the river end here. Blaz got through, Blaz gone for a swim.
That's the worst.
Back, and it looks like it's going to be a triple cap for VLNS again.
Quite a time it's going to be this trip cap.
Anyone that can break it is Dr. Blah, but Kato knows he's here. Kato's come back. And he takes Dr. Blah. He kills the flank. That was sure. Well done.
Leslie seems to be the only option that they have at the moment.
Yeah, the whole left side of the map is clear, and now LGD is going to get spawn trapped in their own spawn. If this last squad goes down.
They pushed through to Alpha.
Yeah, okay, they got the Alpha. Nice job. If that squad went down, they were in big trouble, I think. Here comes the next wave of LGD attack.
On A.
But look at this, the strategy they use with the smokes, huh?
Yeah.
I've started noticing, you know, when everyone started playing Battlefield 5, it was all about attack, run, in. Now everyone starts using smoke. It's like smoke's the new in thing, the new black.
Yeah.
I think the main, I would say the main cover for that is just due to the fact of there's no suppression on the snipers as well, at least not as bad as what there was in Battlefield 1. You know, you can shoot to the sniper, and he can still hit you in the head, whereas Battlefield 1, you had a problem. You know, it wasn't that easy. And on top of that, all the LMGs and stuff where the guys are laying down, you've got to cover yourself. Oh, trade kills going on, yeah.
These guys are killing one guy.
Yeah.
This is like the most stressful match you could have. Like Battlefield 1, we used to have these matches, and then you get one kill and you die. One kill and you die. It's just the worst. I hate it. Wesley's got a nice point sitting on the stairs, and it doesn't seem like VLNS gets to take him out. He's been sitting here quite comfortably and gets taken out.
It's the commentator curse.
Well. Yeah, it is, I agree. He's actually doing quite good.
LGD wiped off B. That was well defended from VLNS, because that was a big push.
Yeah, it was. I mean, you had the whole, both squads from LGD pushing on it. It didn't get through.
Well, I see Leave is going for that home run.
Guys, 80 ticket lead, eh?
Yeeta seems to be leading the scoreboard, which means not a lot of kills, but he's definitely got the score game going, which means he's playing the objective like a champ.
Objective and using the needles.
Yes. Poking
those guys to keep them up. So this if saying everything goes to plan and stays the way it looks like it will do, VLNS through to the next round in the top phase still, eh?
I'll high five every guy in the squad, I promise you.
Oh, I can just imagine if this was a LAN event or a sports event where the team was together, there would be some very sore heads tomorrow for work.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Lath taking A.
Yeah.
What?
And he's got a good position here. This is a tough position to push from the other sides. See how hard it is for them to hit him. There's 3 of them shooting at him, but he did his job. He's pulled them back. They would have been pushing B.
All of them fell back onto A, and now no one is pushing
Shaka's still there. He's now there just to irritate them a little bit more. Oof.
Where's Daxel been? Has he even been playing? Oh, Daxel, come on.
What's his score here, Daxel? 7 for 4. It's not as high scoring game as what we've seen in the other ones, eh? The kills.
No.
But he's also not a suppressor player. He's more of a attack assault guy. It's actually the first time I think I've ever seen him play with the LMG. It's quite weird.
He has a last trip cap just to finish off. It was going to be well done, VLNS.
Yo.
That was a big one.
That was a hiding. That was quite a big hiding. Wow. I don't want to be in a chat with the VLNS right now. I believe that would be a mess.
I can tell you there's a
That
few
would
of
be
them
a
getting
mess
clapped
right
from
now.
their chicks behind the head, yeah, because they're shouting, waking up the babies and everything going on now.
Yeah, no. Oh,
Yo.
fuck, I hope they don't have babies, but okay.
No, well flippin' played, you know, it's, yeah, we saw you guys come together on Battlefield 1, you know, you're relatively new, and this is, yeah, it must be your guys' biggest feat since being together, eh?
I must say, we've had a few games against LGD, obviously never won. We've had some close calls when we were still a close-knit team, but I must say, after we had a bit of a break with there not being any, matches
Yeah.
in the last, let's say, year. So it's actually quite nice to be back in and to see the guys play like this.
Sure, well done. Best Londo, the villains have won this 2-1. Some very, very close maps, the first two, and yeah, the last map a comfortable win for villains. That was well done, very good work, and yeah, thanks guys, thanks for tuning into the stream.
Well, thanks for having
for
us.
No problem. Last
It
thoughts
was-
on the games?
It was. Yeah, all I can say is this was a fucking great game.
Yeah,
Sorry for my language, but fuck it.
fuck it, Maralies.
Yeah,
I must say
yeah.
that I don't know what was close to the Springboks game or this first fucking match, but
I can tell you something that was a little bit closer than that first match. I think all the villains guys as close to their TVs as possible. That's the only thing that was closer. Sheesh.
no, guys, it was great. LGD, I think LGD, they had a bit of a down night maybe. I think if they were all up to it, I think this would have been a completely different game, probably just an off night or something. Coming into this match, I would have backed LGD, honestly. You know, still the best, one of the best. So I think it was best team just won on the night. It was a lucky match, nice game, but I must say, well played, guys.
Yeah, I think you know you hit the thing there, but I think can't take anything away from VLNS. You know, even if you do think that, I don't know if LGD had a bad night. For me personally, I think it's VLNS were more prepared. They've practiced a lot harder. You guys said that you've jumped into servers and actually put time and effort in, and I think that's where it's paid off, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree. The guys have been trying to up their game. We've been playing together. We join these squad matches all the time. Try and get a 4-man squad. Try and keep it up. Try and own the server. You know.
Yeah. No, well, good. Well, thanks, guys. I'm gonna finish it off there. Thanks for everyone that tuned in. A real cracker. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of people sitting back and watching the streams now. But yeah, thanks everybody, and thanks Barnard, thanks Dan. We appreciate having you guys here. Like, yeah, you too, buddy. We'll catch you in the service sometime.